So you want to build bots. In this age of AI, learning to write every line of code isn't necessary. Today, I'm going to show you how to go from I have no idea what I'm doing to running a live trading bot on your computer in under 15 minutes. First, let's get our tools. We need Python and we need Visual Code Studio. And I'm also assuming that you have access to an AI. All right, this is how you download Python. I'm going to search it up. I'm going to go to python.org. This is the first link. I'm going to click it. We're going to navigate to downloads, scroll all the way down to looking for a specific release. We're going to download Python 3.11 because it has the libraries that we need. We're going to click it and we're going to scroll down to the versions. We're going to go to the system that we have. So that means we're going to download this version right here, 64. If you don't know which system you have, just follow the video on the left side of the screen. Once the file is downloaded, just click it or just click it once. It's going to open up. Before we click install now, just click add python.exe to parts. This makes it to where when we're running code from the terminal using Python, our system knows where to grab it from. If you don't understand what that means right now, that's fine. Just click this and then click install now and you'll go through it. It'll go initializing, it'll open up asking for admin privileges. You just click yes and you continue. I'm not gonna install it again because I already have it. Okay, while that's downloading, you go to Visual Code Studio. And we're going to download this as well. This is where we see our code and edit it. Go to download and we download whichever system that we have. I'm running Windows, so I click download again. And it's pretty basic setup process. So at the end, once you've installed it and you open it, this is what it looks like. This is where you can view and edit your code. It's called an IDE, Integrated Development Environment. It's used to test your code, to use a terminal. And this is where we're going to copy and paste the code into from AI to make our trading bot. Now that we have the tools, let's start making the trading bot. First, we're going to navigate to an AI. For me, I'm going to navigate to Gemini. And for Gemini, we're going to use the Pro model. And I'm going to give you some guidelines of how to prompt. When talking to AI, or rather typing, context is everything. I personally like to first tell it what I want the end result to be, the goal. Then I use a numbered list with some commands or instructions to help with specifications and to guide the build. I do this for most of my prompts. Alright, here is the prompt I'm going to enter. It's fine if you don't know some of the language used in the prompt. Just ask an AI to help explain it. Anything you're unsure of or clueless about, just search it and you'll find the answers. Remember, in today's age, being ignorant isn't bad, but staying ignorant is. Ask questions, read, learn, you'll be fine. We're just gonna hit enter. All right, while it generates, let's talk about what we are automating here. Some people use technical analysis. They create these strict rules for when to buy and sell, and they stupidly use a human to follow them. Humans get tired, they get emotional, and they make mistakes. A bot just follows the code, the rules that you made for it. Okay, back to the AI chat. As we can see, the AI has made the files that we asked for and the code. Config is just the file for the bot's settings, the customizable settings. env is just a file for API keys. Both these files are just for organization. This is something you don't have to do, but it's something I like to do because it makes it way easier to have all the adjustable settings in one as opposed to inside of like the massive code and searching through all these lines to find one number to change the settings. All right, so now that we have all the code, how do we actually get it onto our computer and get it running? First, we make a folder. we call the folder whatever we want. I'm going to call it trading bot. You open the folder and you make files. So you want to make all these files that the bot has, that the AI has given you for the bot. So we're going to make requirements.txt. We're going to make .env. If you cannot see that, if your files don't show the text after the dot, you click view at the top of your file explorer and you check the box that says show file name extensions. So we're going to copy requirements, and it's really nice that Gemini has a copy code, and we just go Control V, and we can do this. We can do the same thing for the environment variables, and next we'll go to the config, which is just like the settings that you have for the bot. So you can change things like how much you risk, how much the moving day average is, if you want to try it on different amount of days. Don't worry about if you don't know what a mean reversion strategy is. Remember, this is just to showcase how the code works, how you can use AI to code. All right, I'm going to make our last file, bot.py. Py stands for Python. You needed to install Python in order to run this code. And we use Visual Studio Code in order to see the code and to copy and paste it into the file. All right, next, you don't always do this, but I like to do this. We're gonna open PowerShell first. So how you do that is you press the left shift on your keyboard while clicking your right mouse button. So left shift, right mouse button, and then you navigate down to open PowerShell here. And what it does is it basically opens a terminal that is directed to this folder. So, okay, so we're gonna use a command. It's called Python -m, not dash, -m, -v. So what this does is Python make a virtual environment called virtual environment. All right, click enter. And what you'll notice is that a file appears in our folder called VNV. It comes with these pre-made files, and these are basically used to set up a virtual environment. Really don't need to know this part. You can actually skip this, but it's just a good thing to do. It's like organizing your files so that so if you have like multiple files, like I've got all of these, that their libraries, if they have different versions, they don't conflict. If you don't understand it, it's fine. Just follow along. Okay, so vnv/scripts/activate. Whenever you see like a slash, is that we're navigating into that folder. So we're going into vnv, we're going into scripts, and we're going to activate. So we're telling the bot, okay, you need to go into here and activate this. Okay, I accidentally typed in a backward slash, so I'm just going to type that in again. And let me actually just make this bigger. Should have done this way earlier, so it's more clear. It actually tells us the error as well. We read through it, just tells us, look, this term is not recognized. Try again. Okay. So I'm actually going to clear the screen, and we're going to go vnv/scripts/activate. So it's using this file, activated it, and now we're going to do something called pip install/r requirements.txt. So remember this file that we made. All we're doing is we're grabbing these libraries, code that's already been made by someone else, and we're just going to install it so we can use that to run a bot. So if you didn't do this and you tried to build a bot from scratch, you would have to make everything. Things like creating a source that gives you the price of an asset. That would take too long. That's like a house construction company needing to make every brick themselves instead of buying it from a company that specializes in brick making. Basically, the library is a code that already exists that does something you need. It's made for people, by other people. The more bots you build, the more familiar you get with them. Now, with the moment of truth, we're going to do Python bot.py. So whenever you run a Python file, you type in Python so it knows that we're using Python. Then you type in the file's name. In this case, we've done a typo and we've added an extra B. So Python bot.py, so we're using this file and we're basically telling it to follow these instructions. So the computer's going to do that. And here we go. Starting bot initial paper balance is $10,000. Where is that actual setting? Well, it's right here. Initial paper balance, $10,000. If we change it, we'd have to start the bot again, but we could change it and failed to get ticker BTC USD reason expecting value line 1 column 1 character 0. Okay. BTC no price zone symbol may be delisted. Not enough data fetched. Okay, so we've run into an error. But you know what? It's actually a good time to show capabilities of AI to bug fix. Just going to copy and paste that in. I'll read through it, find a solution, and we can actually look at its thinking. The input strongly suggests there's an issue with Y Finance's data retrieval for BTC USD, which is what the message said. I've determined that an outdated Y Finance version likely caused HTML responses. So basically, there's like a miscommunication, and so we're going to stop the bot. I'm going to go Command C, not Command C, Control C. If you see the triangle without the base, that's just control, what control looks like on a terminal. And we're just going to copy this. First, let's clear the warning about your pip version being outdated. So we got the wrong version of. And we're going to upgrade our Y Finance. We are going to run Python bot again, our trading bot, starting balance, same thing, current price, $70,000, and the average is 69,000. So over the last 50 days, it's gone to 69,000, and it's now set a buying price for 67,000. So if it reaches that price, it'll buy, and if it goes up by 5% from this, it'll sell. And there we go, or whatever we have the settings configured to. Okay. And that is making a trading bot in less than 10 minutes using AI.